This is the Tamobyke Moped Style 1500W electric bike, and just looking at it, I can tell right away this isn't your typical e-bike. The design has that cool, retro moped vibe, but it's got some serious muscle under the frame. When I first unboxed it, the size and build really caught my attention. Thick 20-inch fat tires, sturdy frame, dual suspension, it feels solid and a bit heavier than I expected, but that heaviness just adds to the sense of quality. I had a bit of hesitation before assembling this big bike. My first thought was, is this going to be a pain to set up? Because heavy e-bikes can sometimes be finicky. The Tamobyke came about 90% pre-assembled, which was a relief, but with its nearly 100-pound weight, I recommend having a friend nearby to help you get those last pieces together. The instructions were surprisingly clear, and all the tools I needed came in the box. As someone who isn't a mechanic, I never felt lost. The front basket was pretty straightforward to attach, and I like that it's sturdy enough to actually hold stuff. I could easily toss a backpack or a grocery bag in. Once I had everything put together, I took a few moments to really look at the controls. The LCD screen is easy to read, even in bright sunlight, and it's simple to toggle through the different pedal assist modes and see your stats. Now, about those modes, if you're new to e-bikes, pedal assist means the motor helps you as you pedal, making each push much easier. There's also a full throttle mode where you don't need to pedal at all, just twist and go, and a manual mode for when you want a classic bike feel. Power is what sets the Tamobyke apart from a lot of other e-bikes I've tested. It's got a high-torque 1500-watt motor that peaks at that full 1500 watts, though it normally runs at 750 watts. That means it has a ton of get up and go, and you'll definitely feel it. When I hit the throttle from a stop, this thing takes off with surprising speed. I topped out just under 28 miles per hour on flat stretches. You don't need to worry about lag. Acceleration is instant and pretty exhilarating. Riding in the city, I had no issues keeping up with traffic. Even when powering up steep bridges or overpasses, the Tamobyke holds its speed better than most other e-bikes I've ridden. I lost a couple of miles per hour on a long incline, but it never felt sluggish or strained. Range is another highlight. The model I tested has dual batteries, and I charged them both fully before heading out. According to the specs, you can get up to 34 miles on pedal assist or throttle, but from my actual test, I managed to go 44 miles on a single charge using mainly pedal assist 5, which is the max, without pedaling at all. Of course, real-world results depend on a lot of things: rider weight, wind, how many hills you climb, and how fast you go. Florida is mostly flat where I ride, so your mileage might vary, especially if you live somewhere with a lot of elevation or in colder weather, which can drain batteries faster. Still, I never felt range anxiety. The battery indicator on the screen drops in a way that's easy to monitor, so you know when you need to head home or swap a battery. Comfort is a big deal for me, and the Tamobyke doesn't disappoint. Riding it feels stable and controlled, even over bumps or uneven sidewalks. The fat tires, combined with the dual suspension, really smooth out the ride. I hit a few potholes and didn't get jolted. The ergonomic seat is comfy for longer rides, and the upright riding position didn't leave my back or wrists sore. The handlebars are high enough for good visibility, but you never feel stretched out or hunched over. A few things I was unsure about at first: the weight and what it would be like moving this bike around. It's almost 100 pounds, and if you live in an apartment or need to carry it upstairs, this isn't an ultralight bike by any means. However, while riding, you never really notice the weight. When you need to park it, use a good kickstand. The included one works, but if you're on a steep hill, be careful, as the bike could tip. The hydraulic disc brakes are a huge plus. When I tested the stopping power, it was sharp and responsive. It's reassuring, especially since you can hit pretty high speeds. Lighting is solid too, with both a bright headlight and brake lights, so you're visible even at night. One feature worth highlighting is the removable battery design. It seems like a minor thing, but being able to easily pop out the battery and charge it inside means I don't have to lug the whole bike into my apartment or find an outlet in a garage. The battery clicks in securely and locks with a key, another small detail that makes the Tamobyke feel practical and safe. I spend a big chunk of time riding this bike for errands and on local trails. The 7-speed shifter is helpful, especially when you want to work out and decide to go manual. I do feel that, with the battery weight, pure non-powered pedaling is a bit of a slog, but that's true of most higher-powered e-bikes. If you're mainly riding with assist or throttle, though you'll barely notice. A couple of things I wish were different. The bike's weight makes it hard to move around when it's powered off, and assembly could be a challenge if you're not used to building bikes. It comes almost fully assembled, but because of the size and weight, it's not the kind of thing you want to do solo if you don't have to. The front suspension could be a bit stiffer. If you're heavier or plan to ride rougher trails, you might notice it bottoming out sometimes. For me, it was fine on pavement and light off-road rides. I'd recommend this for anyone who wants a fast, comfortable, and capable e-bike for daily commuting or weekend adventures. It's perfect for riders who want power without giving up stability and safety. The 330-pound weight limit means it's also friendly for bigger riders or anyone wanting to carry extra cargo in the front basket. I love the versatility of being able to take it on the beach, through grass, or just across town, thanks to those big tires and strong motor. Key features, like hydraulic disc brakes, high-capacity batteries, a bright lighting system, and practical touches like the large basket really set the Tamobyke apart. From my experience, this is an e-bike that's just as good for running errands as it is for tackling a dirt path or cruising along a boardwalk. I also appreciate the 1-year warranty and quick customer support, which gave me peace of mind. In my opinion, the Tamobyke Moped Style 1500W electric bike is an awesome choice if you want something that stands out, can handle lots of different terrains, and doesn't feel underpowered. It's not the lightest or easiest bike to assemble, but once you're riding, it's all about fun and confidence. The motor is strong, the range is better than I expected, and it looks amazing. In conclusion, if you want a reliable, feature-packed e-bike for city life or the occasional off-road adventure, Tamobyke delivers. If you have any questions about the Tamobyke or want to share your own experience, drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more quick reviews and real-world tests like this one. Thank you for watching.